Hi y'all! Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Becky Bain, an elite orange status presenter, and I am going to share with you training on how to train your new presenters. This is also an extension or a continuation of the training I've been doing from the regional training that we just had in Fort Worth last month in January. So anyway, I hope this actually will probably be fairly quick. But I wanted to give you some quick tips on training your team and what you need to do. You can't just have them sign up and say, have fun, like go do 3 posts a day with Younique, yeah, get some parties and whatever. You can't do that. You have to actually train them. And the most efficient piece of advice I've ever gotten with training somebody or training whoever I sign up is, what did she say? Oh, do whatever it is your sponsor did for you. Right? Makes sense. Add your newbie to all the same groups and all the same chats and all the same stuff that your sponsor added you to. It's the easiest way to put it, right? Sorry, I got a new pretty desk chair. It's nice and soft. And it has wheels and it spins, so I need to get in the habit of not spinning to not drive you crazy. Okay. I just want to sit still and focus. Okay, so you sign up a new presenter. Awesome. Yay! Congratulations. I just dropped my book. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Yay for you! Yes, congratulations. That is so exciting because you're one step closer to this video is awful. You're one step closer to reaching your goals, and at the same time, you have helped open the door for somebody else to change their life. How awesome is that, right? Okay, so now you're like, yay, I did that, which was a huge, huge, thing to accomplish. What the heck do I do now, right? Yes? Okay. This is what you do. So when you sign somebody up, sorry, I'm not looking at notes. I'm just trying to get back to the page I was on. Okay. When you sign somebody up, first thing you need to do, because, okay, the main objective you need to remember is do not overwhelm your new person. It's hard not to do that because they're going to be automatically overwhelmed. I was when I joined Younique, because when I first signed up and when I was looking at the, the join section of our website, I was just like, oh, this is going to be so easy. This is, I mean, it is easy, but I didn't expect so much training and so much information to be thrown my way. Like I was seriously overwhelmed for a solid week, maybe 2 weeks, because it was just like, I can't breathe. I didn't realize this was such an undertaking. Did I make a mistake? And we don't want our girls to feel that way, or any team member we have, guy or girl. We don't want them to feel that way. So do your best to just take it one step at a time, one little nugget at a time, get them through the first step. And oftentimes they're very excited. They can't wait to get the presenter's kit. So oftentimes the first 3 steps are just boom, 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 and they knock them out because they're just ready to get going, okay? So the first thing you need to do with your new team member is let them know, hey, I'm going to add you to these training groups. Don't get overwhelmed with the notifications. I'll come back and explain what they are. So, and this post is in our Lash Boss group of what groups to add them to, but make sure you add them to the Lash Stars, which is the downline of Whitney Husband, Lash Hens, which is the training group of Jennifer Thomas, who is our Black status leader, and Whitney's her sponsor. There's the Younique Presenters Only group, so it's the Younique Family Presenters Only group, I believe is what it's called. You need to make sure that they follow the Younique Corporate's web, business page on Facebook. Follow the tag team. I always recommend that because they have really good training for no matter what you're selling. There was obviously our Lash Boss group. If you're part of Becky's Lash Boss group chat, add them to that. Or if you're part of Courtney's, or if you're part of Tammy's, whatever leg you're in, make sure you add them to that community. So they have that. And I'm sure there's some more. But anyway, so just get the general gist, warm them ahead of time so they're not getting all these notifications going, what the heck's going on? Make sure that they're added to your VIP group that you have going, your customer base groups, that they can see your daily post and what's going on. And our Lash Boss group, make sure you're tagging them in the pinned post where it has the 2-a-day posts that Tammy downloads from Jennifer. And we just have daily posts that we can all use. Make sure that they know that they can steal posts from anybody. They can copy and paste the little hearts out if they don't know what to post. Okay, so you've done that. You've let them know, I'm going to add you to these groups, and that's awesome. The next thing you're going to do is help them establish their why. Okay, just have a quick conversation. Why are you doing this? Why did you join Younique? And that way, not only are they establishing their why and their purpose, and they can kind of get their feet planted for a minute and kind of their springboard, so to speak, it's also going to help you in what direction with training. If they're just doing this to be a kidnapper, then obviously no announcements need to be made. You don't need to add them to training groups. But if they're doing this, let's just say as a hobby, and they do want to sell, you go ahead and add them to the training groups and start to, you know, kind of train them and let them kind of get their feet wet. But if they're like, I want to go black status, this is going to be my job, I'm a stay-at-home mom, or I'm tired of my corporate job, or I'm trying to make a ton of cash while I'm in college, whatever the reason is, if they want to go 110%, you give them every opportunity to do that and every tool to do that, okay? So it'll kind of help you gauge, you know, what goals to give them, how much contact you need to have, you know, and how much importance you need to stress on each activity, okay? So I'm kind of bouncing around. I apologize for that. So add them to the training groups, establish their why, make sure you help them set up their domain. It's very important, which it takes 5 minutes to do, and have them Google GoDaddy sale or GoDaddy coupon, and you can usually find a GoDaddy link for like a 99-cent domain. And then obviously help them order any marketing materials, their business cards, blitz cards, anything of that nature that they want to kind of dive into. Business cards, definitely, and anything outside of that's going to be a bonus, okay? So that's just kind of just the basics. Okay, when they come to you, what do I do now? Those are the main little staples they need to establish. And then we're going to work on some conversations and kind of get them comfortable with you know, seeing the flow of a party. And I do have a sample party you can add them to. You know, they can watch training videos on YouTube. You can have a conversation with them, show them how to work their business. And when they feel comfortable, obviously the sooner the better. If they want to wait till they get their kit, that's recommended too, because they could do quick little tutorial videos with the mascara, quick little tutorial video with the lipstick or brow gel or eyeliner, whatever they have. Work with the kit that they're getting. And then start their launch party. That's the next big thing, is focus on the launch party and how does that work. And I think I'm just going to do entirely separate training on a launch party because I think that's too long to talk about here. So we've got that. Let me think. There's something else I was going to mention to you. Add into our training groups, our chat groups, business cards, set up your domain, establish your why. Oh, simple thing. When after you enter the training groups and you kind of let them know what's going on, you would do an announcement on your personal page, tag your new girl in it or your new presenter in it, and it should show up on her wall. And it just helps her announce to the world that she's a unique presenter. She needs to do her own post as well. Say, hey, friends and family, this is what I'm doing now. I hope you support me in my new business venture. You know, and I'm so excited to do this. Or because I love these products or whatever, something along those lines. But you'll announce her on your page, you'll announce her in our Lash Boss group on Facebook, and you'll announce her in the group chat that you're part of. So just say welcome. Because the biggest thing that I loved when I joined Younique was the sense of sisterhood and community. Like I had ladies that were commenting welcome on a welcome post that Tammy did for me. I had no clue who they were. But I felt flattered that they were welcoming me. It meant a lot to me, something so simple, that they were just being so kind. Because in my mind, any sort of makeup or girly type business, I just expect women to be catty. And maybe that's my own jaded perspective. But I didn't encounter any of that. And I was so excited. And everybody was so nice. And everybody's been so helpful. And the training was just abounding. And just I could ask any questions, no matter if I ran into Jennifer Thomas, who's, you know, when I first met her, I'm like, oh, she's black status. You know, she didn't have time for a little white status or yellow status girl, but she did, and she still does. And there's it doesn't matter what status anyone is in Younique. If you come and ask them a question, they're going to help you, or they're going to get you to the person that can help you. Okay. So anyway, that's the whole sidebar. But anyway, so those are kind of the basics. Once you've kind of got day one or day two and kind of got the head to stop spinning for a minute, the two main milestones you need to help your new team member hit, excuse me, is you need to get them to yellow as soon as possible. Launch party will help with that, and if they can get any other hostesses, that will help with that. Yellow is obviously $1,000 in PRS. You know why? It's a pay raise, and it's a huge boost to your any doubt they may have about this business. Like, can I do this? I hope I can do this. Once they hit that first milestone of the that permanent pay raise at 25% commission, that's huge. That's great, and they get celebrated, and it's just, and you get your cute little yellow status charm, and you have earned it. You've worked hard for it. Help them get there. Help them learn how to party. Help them learn how to do the 3 posts a day. What's the best time to post? All that stuff. The second goal that I need to focus on is their fast start, and the fast start is such a glorious thing. You get $250 in Y Cash, which is huge, huge. You get to go on you get essentially a makeup shopping spree for working your business. That's awesome. So we don't have to have inventory in Younique. We all know that, but it is helpful for if you're going to do any sort of cash and carry, or if you're wanting to do a lot of demo videos, and you want to kind of have some products on hand, right? That's what the $250 is for. You could, you build up the different shades of BB cream, build up all, buy all the eyeshadow pigments, buy all the sets to save money, liners, lipsticks, collection if you want, or whatever, it's just so nice to have. So anyway, to get to Fast Start, they have to have $2,000 in PRS lifetime. So it's not cut off at the month. So from the moment they start, they have 90 days, 3 months, right, to hit $2,000 in PRS and recruit 3 people. And the recruiting thing kind of threw me for a loop when I first joined, because I didn't understand, and this is totally my fault, that they could just be kidnappers. And all a kidnapper is somebody that joins and buys our presenter's kit because it's a really good deal on makeup, period, regardless if you're going to sell, but they don't sell. That's all a kidnapper is. So to get the Fast Start, those 3 people that you have them sign up don't even have to sell a dime. They just have to sign up and buy the kit, and it counts. So they need 3 girls to either be kidnappers or sell. Just say, oh my gosh, you can get a $99 makeup kit in this gorgeous black Younique case that's worth everything in it's worth $168. You get it for $100. How awesome is that? You don't even have to sell anything. And even if you do, you get it 20% off because that's what you start out at. Yay! Everybody wins in this situation, right? So help her get to yellow, help her get that Fast Start and knock that out, and you'll be good. Back to, yes, I'm looking at my notes now, but it says here, the launch party, train on posting on their Facebook wall, and what do you want on the business? We've already kind of covered that. You do need to train them on posting on their wall, 5 to 6 posts a day. And just 3 of them need to be unique. The rest need to be live posts, personal posts, whatever. I have a whole different training on posting. But that's what you need to help them with. In a launch party, they need to message their family and friends. Hey, this is what I'm doing now. I'm so excited. I hope that you'll, host a party for me. They don't have to buy anything. Just host a party for me. Because all they need is access to their friends and friends. And that's how you grow your business very quickly. And you get them, and another goal you could do is get them to $250 PRS in the first 30 days. Because it really gets them going. And the launch party will do that. And of course, they'll be a part of the group chats. And the group chats are awesome. That's why we do them. That's why I do them, because they build relationships. And we all help each other. If somebody's not available, your sponsor's not available to answer a question, because they're out of pocket, that's what the group chat is for. Or we can just celebrate together, and somebody accomplished a goal, those kind of things. So anyway, I hope that helps. I'm sure I probably missed something. I'll probably go back and watch this. I'm like, dang it, I forgot to mention this. But in the grand scheme of things, those are the basic kind of checklist items that you need to be doing every time you sign someone up. Every person, unless they're a kidnapper and they're just like, dude, back off, I'm just here to get the kit, then fine. You let them be. Most kidnappers end up selling. So when the time comes, when they say they're ready, that's when you initiate all that stuff. Unfortunately, if they wait too long, they'll miss out on their Fast Start. But outside of that, whenever they want to start, it's up to them. So anyway, I hope this helps you some, kind of gives you some guidance, a little bit of some blueprints on what happens and what you need to do to get your new team members started and to help launch them, and how you do it together. And the one thing I love absolutely most about Younique is that you're never doing it alone. It is a true sisterhood, and nobody understands it until they join, and that's totally fine. But once you join, it's just like, wow, this really is really cool. Like, it really is. I get a whole, bunch of new girlfriends from across the nation and some across the world. So anyway, it's pretty awesome. Thanks for listening. I hope it helps you. Have a great day.